Okay, men, we are talking speed to the outside. All right. The premise of this play is speed to the outside. Okay. So this is going to be the play call. All right. Break the line, break the huddle. All right. We got ace right, as you can see. Okay. We got one high. All right. I got seven in the box here. Okay. We're going to get this thing outside now. So we're going to call this play. So the H is getting the ball here, guys. Okay. So the play call here is going to be ace right. Okay. We're going to call this 49 Sonic. It is speed, Sonic, speed to the outside, okay? Speed to the, we're getting that thing, okay? The beauty of this play, okay, make these linebackers chase our fast guys. We don't have to block anybody on the backside, okay? We need great blocks by our perimeter guys, okay? That's crucial, all right? And we need a great reach block by our tackle, our play side tackle. So this play right here, guys, all right, is going to be, like I said, ace right. Okay, we're going to call this 49 Sonic. So let's just take a look. It's pretty, I would never say easy, but let's just take a look on how we're blocking this up. Okay, so, okay, well, my fault. Let me fix the formation for 1 second, guys. All right, so we're going to put this back here. All right, so you get it's ace, okay? So it's ace right. I mean, they don't know what the play is. We do. They may think it's buck. They may think it's counter, okay? Keep them guessing, okay? So what we're going to do, so if it's going to the left, so it's 9, it's 49. It's going to the left, okay? And O lineman, you hear Sonic. All right, we're not gap blocking. This is zone blocking. All right, we are getting leverage on the defender. What's leverage? Getting your body between the ball carry and the defender to your outside. Okay, and that's great footwork. All right, and not giving up on the block, not giving up on the play. So let's just take a look, guys. Okay, we call it. Some coaches call it a bucket step. Some coaches call it a reach step. Okay, I'm just going to call it a reach step. My aiming point, I'm trying to get to his outside armpit. I'm trying to work to his outside leverage here. So, and I want to stay on that angle. All right, a lot of the times offensive line will take a good first, 2 steps, stay on that direction, on that track, but then, they'll get impatient. They'll try to hook them. And if we hook them too early, if we turn our shoulder pads too early, the defensive end can rip across our face and make a play. So stay on that track, okay? Stay on that track. Well, coach, what happens if this guy pinches down? Okay, it's zone block. So he's no longer in your zone, in your outside zone, since we're going to the left, okay? Guys, you're going to get some type of gap exchange or whatnot. This guy may come regardless. They're going to have a defender, okay? Don't get caught up because a lot of the times, big mistakes kids make, all right, he'll pinch down. He'll say, I got him, okay? He'll end up, obviously, the same rules apply to him. He's reached step into the left as well. He ends up going, it's a 2-on-1, and this guy comes clean. All right, so we just stay on our track. Okay, my aiming point right now, I'm not blocking that 2. He's not outside of me. Okay, I know that's the center's guy. Okay, I want to try to get to this D end right here. Okay. All right, so here we go here. All right, so we got center. We're going to reach to the 2. Okay, now, like I said, we don't have to block any down guys from the center back. So what does that mean? Here's your aiming point. I call this 12-yard pylon. We're going 12 yards to the pylon. 12 yards, look at the track, to the pylon. 12 yards to the pylon. Okay, trying to pick somebody off coming across, trying to pick somebody off, anybody. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right. Now, what I always done, okay, on this play, on jet, okay, I will have this slot guy cut his split down a little bit. We don't have to tip the play, okay, but he's going to cut his split down a little bit because why? All right, we're trying to get the ball outside, so let's bring the defender inside, okay, to help out the block, okay. Now, let's just go let's do the perimeter now, all right, the blocking on the perimeter. This is what we got. So number 1 has number 1. The number 1 receiver has the number 1 defender, okay? And that's a stock block, okay? That is, you're keeping your hips onto you, long stride, and then when you get within a couple yards, short stride, drop your hips, use your hands, don't grab cloth. If he wants to rip outside, turn him to the sidelines. If he wants to pinch in, keep your hips down, stay engaged in him, and pin him, and then we'll run outside of that. Okay, but regardless, we'll just say that that's a great stock block. We're moving our feet. We're not keeping our shoulders above our knees. We're not overextending. We're When we get to about a yard, we break down. We don't stop moving our feet, but we short stride it, shimmy it, get our hips down, and then we're going to man that guy up right there. Make life very difficult. Okay, the slot. All right, on 49, you're going to block the first defender inside of you. All right, the first linebacker inside you or safety inside you. He is not inside you. Okay, so we are going to block down on that Mike backer right here. Okay, because that safety. Okay, all right, he wouldn't be considered inside because he's 12 yards off the ball. Okay, that may pull him in a little bit. Okay, if it doesn't, he may come up the field. We'll see. Okay, we are putting the H in motion. Okay, it's a quick motion. Okay, what I mean by that is we lift our leg. Okay, or we signal him across, whatever you're comfortable doing, and we want to snap the ball when he gets to the tackle. You can't let him go past the tackle. All right, before the snap. We got to get the snap down, call the play. And this is a sprint. All right, we're not coming across like right across. He's going to have to wait because you have the quarterback just overextending to get the ball to the back. Okay, so we almost want to step on the quarterback's toes, lose a little bit of ground, but then I'm getting lateral just like that. We're calling the play. All right, quarterback calls the play before he gets to the tackle. He can't get past the tackle at that point because then it's smooth. Snap, give, sprint. Okay. Tailback. We know, okay, that he's blocking down. Okay, which means now you have to block the next defender. All right, outside of that slot or head up to that slot. That is this outside linebacker right here. Now we're going to attack him. All right, we really have to make life that we have to attack him. All right, attack. I don't know what he's going to do. If he pinches down, we got a great angle. We got leverage right here. Okay, pin him in, turn him in, and then we're running right up the chute. If he's going to force the play, let me just see if I can do this something. Undo that. Yeah, okay. If he's going to force the play in, if he sees motion coming across, hey, coach, I'm the force player. Coach says nothing gets around me. That's okay too. Then that turns into a kick out. Okay, and then what happens is we end up taking that one gap or a couple gaps inside. Okay, just like that. Okay, the goal is, all right, speed. We're catching this thing on a sprint. Okay, we can do the toss. I'm not married to anything. The quarterback can toss it or he can hand it off. All right, the pro of tossing it, let's just say he drops it, it's an incomplete pass. Okay, you live to see another down. If the exchange is muffled between like a direct handoff and the mesh and the ball's on the ground, then it's a fumble. I'm totally fine with whatever. We can whatever you guys want. Okay, just once we figure it out, all right, we're married to it. Okay, outside. Oh, hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. Okay. So catching it on a sprint right here, all right, and then we just have to read the blocks, all right. Obviously, how we coach it up, it goes hash, all right, to numbers to sideline, okay. That's what we want to stretch that. The premise of the play is speed to the outside. If you see a lane that you can cut it up in and get upfield, okay. That is 49 Sonic. While I got you guys, all right, I'm going to stay on this. Let me just reset this, and we're gonna have a read off of this now. Okay, so let me just set this up. Same everything. Okay, just bear with me. All right, we're gonna go with ace right. Same thing. Okay, we'll kind of split down a little bit here, just like we did. All right, we're in the gun, obviously 5 yards from the heels. Okay, I got the H out here. All right, I got the tailback here. Let's just same deal. Let's go 4-4 defense. Okay, same deal. We'll go 2-2 techniques. All right, let's stack him. Stack him. All right, stack him. Let's put him cap in number 2. Let's put the free safety here, and let's put the corner on number 1 out there. Okay, guys, we're gonna call this same thing. We're gonna call this ace right. All right, we're going to call this 49 Reading. We're reading it now. All right, this is a true read now. Okay, the onus is on the quarterback let's talk about what our reads are, what our keys are, and whatnot. Okay, we got to make this look exactly like Sonic. okay? Everything in the backfield reps out. The blocking is going to be different on Reading because it's a read. We're not going to block the end man on the line of scrimmage. So 49 Reading, guys, all right? That would be, we are not blocking this guy here. We are reading that defensive end, okay? We are reading him, okay? He can't be right. Let's go backfield action, all right? What do we do? Nothing changes for the backfield, okay? One blocks one. Two pushes and then takes the first inside threat inside, okay? We're out on that outside overhang guy, all right? That hanger out there, okay? If we're in the backfield, we anticipate getting the ball. All right, it's not one of those. Oh, I think I think the quarterback's going to disconnect and run. No, you can't predetermine what you're going to do. That's the whole purpose of a read. You can't predetermine. You're reading it. Okay. Now let's talk about blocking here. It's gap, which is we know gap. Okay. First defender inside. All right. First defender inside. We block down because we're not blocking that end. Boom. We're here. Okay. Boom. We're here. Okay. Center back to on. Rules apply, all right? All right, to the two. Guard, we are pulling, all right on this backer right here, okay? We're not looking for anything out here, all right? We're getting our nose right into the B gap right here, looking inside for a scraping linebacker, okay? Right tackle, it's gap, okay? So it's Reading, all right? 49 Reading, squeeze, okay? And then tight end, we're going to step inside. If this guy pinches, take him. If he shoots out, on Reading, let's just lock him up so he doesn't come and hit the quarterback from behind. Okay, how's that? Same deal. Motion him. Okay, snap the ball when he gets to the tackle, and we're going to shuffle down. The quarterback's going to drop his hips. He's not looking at the back. Okay, he's looking right at that end right there. If that end flies up the field, all right, and thinks he's going to make a play on the back, quarterback's going to shuffle down 1, 2, okay, to probably about no more than the guard, okay, and then he has to make a decision. If he flies up the field, okay, we are going to disconnect the ball from the back and now take it and get right behind that pulling guard. If this guy's a bender, if he bends, he's coached up. If I get a veer block by the tackle, if the tackle blocks down, I am going to squeeze that. I'm going to bend it. If he squeezes it, okay, he's out of the picture. He can't make a play on this Sonic. Now I give the ball, all right? So just understand, Reading, I don't know if it's going to be a give. I don't know if it's going to be a quarterback keep. It all hinges on the quarterback to make the right decision, okay? So you see how you got that? You got Sonic is going to be, we're all reach blocking to the left, 49 Sonic, okay? And we got 49 Reading, same exact play, but now we're reading that guy. Most teams, they get real antsy. They see motion, they shoot outside. They shoot outside. He shoots into that B gap, okay? And that's who they probably end up picking up. And the quarterback, this can open up a ton for the quarterback, guys, okay? So that is ace right. All right, two plays. Ace right, 49 Sonic. Ace right, 49 Reading. Thanks, boys. I'll go to the other side in a sec. Okay, boys, so now here we go. Let's go with ace left now. Ace left. We're going 41 Sonic. 41 Sonic. Speed to the outside. We're reach blocking. This is zone reach blocking. We're trying to get leverage, guys. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so 41, 4, the wing is getting the ball. 1 Sonic, it's going to the right, and when Sonic is the concept, we're reaching, okay? Stay on your track, okay? Stay on your track, okay? Stay on the track. All right, see the theme here? Okay, it's all zone blocking to the right. We're trying to get leverage, all right? We don't block anybody on the backside. 12-yard pylon. 12-yard pylon. 12-yard pylon, okay? We got a man up right here. All right, that's a long sustained block. So that's a huge challenge for the wide receiver to keep that block, okay, the whole time without grabbing cloth and getting a penalty, okay? We're going to push vertical to inside, okay? We're blocking the first. If that linebacker is scraping, we should easily pick him up. We have a great angle there, okay? That obviously leaves him as the unblocked guy, and that's going to be the tailbacks guy, okay? We don't know what he's going to do. Don't hesitate, okay? If he comes up the field, kick him out. If he bends, if he squeezes, which he probably won't, I don't think. I mean, that's not really, you're the contained guy, so I don't know if you're gonna stick your nose inside. But if he does that, then we're trying to get great leverage there. Then we got the sideline. Okay, we're gonna go motion here. All right, put him in motion. We're gonna snap the ball when he gets to the tackle. We're stepping on the toes right here. All right, and like I said, we got speed to the outside. We're reading blocks, speed to the outside. Make those guys chase after our fast guys the whole game, okay? Now let's just go, that's 41 Sonic. Let's go 41 Reading, 41 Reading, okay? All right, so we're gonna go with ace left. Let me just fix this for a second. All right, got tight end. All right, I got the H. All right, X out here. Okay, Z. Okay, word 5. Backs here between the guard and the tackle. Okay, all right. Let me set up my defense for, let's go back to the 4-4. 2-2 techniques. Let's bump him out to a 6. All right, let's lock him down. Free. Corner. All right, we got 7 in the box. Put him in. Okay. All right, let's get outside now. So now this is Reading. So this is 41 Reading. Ace left, 41 Reading, okay? O-line, Reading, R, read, 1, it's to the right, all right? So I know, hey, listen, if we got to, all right, we're going to gap block it. Obviously, we're going to block down to the backside, to backside linebacker, all right? We are here, okay? Whoop, my fault. Who are we not blocking? We're not blocking this end man on the line. So we are not blocking him. Who's my first defender inside? The 2 technique, block down. Who's my first defender inside? All right, linebacker, okay? If this linebacker fills, he's doing us a massive favor on that play, okay? We pick him up. If not, okay, if he flies over the top, then obviously you go to backside, okay? We're blocking back to on because this is Reading. This isn't Sonic, okay? We are pulling the guard, all right? It's a tight pull right here. We're not laying a hand on that end. Again, our shoulder pads north and south, and we're picking up linebacker at second level, okay? We're going to squeeze that tackle with the center, okay? Since it's Reading, we're just going to base that end. Just make sure he doesn't cross your face and pinch into the gap, okay? Push inside, okay? Big on big right here, okay? Motion, stepping on toes. We got the overhang guy right here. Okay, shuffle down 1, 2. At the guard, basically, we're making the decision. Like I said, if he flies up the field to tackle this back, we're going to disconnect and take it. If he bends, okay, he can't make the play since we have some depth into the backfield here. If he bends, we're going to give it, all right? And nothing should change out here, guys, all right? Big play, okay? So that is called ace left, all right, 41 Reading. Okay, hope this helps, fellas. We got plenty more to go. All right, thanks for your attention. Appreciate it.